Chapter 10. It's a map. It's a defense map. That's like 11 fucking turns. So that's fucking fun. um, it's split into 4 sections here. You want to just be aggressive as possible and just murder as many enemies as possible. So, Haitaka's gonna be handling the top, the bottom left. Silas would temporarily be the bottom right. And then Jacob is gonna go get the Master Seal right away. And then Odin is gonna handle the brigands in the top left. Yeah, let's see. I bought a Javelin and then the Master Seal so that Haitaka could just play the game. And Silas is not as gaming. Why did I say it? That's such a fucking stupid sentence. So, at this point, I am just waiting because it's a 13-minute long map. So here I'm gonna trade Master Suit to release. The reason why is that you'll see it in a bit later, but Jacob can't be the one holding it. Here I just use Niles to kill this brigade, and then I use Silas to kill this other one, and then I use Elise to freeze the ninja because otherwise Silas would die. I don't want that. And here I'm gonna use Haitaka to kill Hinata, and then I'm gonna use Azora to make him move forward and heal up. And he will also be in enemy phase with the next group down there. Odin is just gonna keep on chipping at this point. Unfortunately, due to debuffs from the Shuriken, he's not gonna be killing all of these guys at once, but it's fine. Yeah, the Pegasus attacks at least, that's completely fine. And then now I finally get the Camilla's King. Barrica kills like 2 enemies in this map. She's fucking useless. Selena is the more useful one. So now you'll see that Jacob is gonna pair with Camilla, and Camilla's gonna kill this Pegasus Knight. And the reason why I have Jacob paired up is so that Camilla's magic is enough so that Thunder one rounds to brigands. So I don't need to use like a magic tonic, and that's also why I traded the Master Seal away, because then Jacob won't be able to give it to Selena since he's paired up with Camilla. So yeah, now Elise has it, and as now Selena is. I did the trade with the bronze sword and sword so that she could support instantly, but I don't think it was needed because the archer will go for the ballista. If you also notice, now is in range of 2 Pegasus Knights, that's fine. I need someone there to be anyways, otherwise that the Pegasus Knights would be in range of Zora and just kill her. That's not a big deal. Here, I'm just gonna use Haitaka here to just heal up. And I don't have to kill Haitaka instantly, I think I just have to kill him by like turn 6 enemy phase, something like that. Camilla is just gonna destroy everyone on the right side of the map, except those 2 pegs. Those 2 pegs will go for Niles, but Niles is fine. Now, the only savages are in a perfect position. So first of all, I'm gonna handle these Pegasus Knights. I'm gonna use Lunge so that now Barrica can kill this other peg with Dual Strike, and then Niles is gonna be killing this one peg over here. Azor is gonna dance with Camilla because Camilla also needs to hit the top left for the next wave. Because here. He will visit the village and then she'll be range the peg to kill. And now this is where I give Odin and Lisa 2 supports for this map. Just needs 2 fights, and then here I just trade the swords back and I use it to kill this archer. Corin just does whatever. I probably could have utilized Corin a little bit better, but I don't really see the point. So now I'm just gonna heal again. I just want to kill these spirit guys before I go for Takumi. So yeah. Now that's Odin's second battle with Elise, and now they get their next B support at the end of this map. And then Selena is gonna kill. Haitaka is gonna finish off these guys. And that peg who I thought was gonna attack Camilla, she didn't. So that's my bad. But now I get to heal in front of Takumi, and Takumi gets 2-shotted. I just have to make sure that Haitaka is topped. So Camilla's gonna kill this peg. And then Azor is going to dance against so that Camilla can kill the other peg out there, since Barrica can't one round the peg. And then Barrica is going to visit the village. And then Niles and Effie. Here I decided I'm actually doing some math because I was apparently too stupid to plan further ahead, so this is kind of like thinking ahead. So here, if I use a dual strike here with Effie in range of the peg, then she'll kill the Pegasus Knight, and it's fine if she gets EXP. She's kind of useless at this point. And now it's just like For some reason I don't know how to do math. I'm just checking the defense. And obviously it does not kill her. Or it still does nothing. And then now Odin's gonna visit village. That's all the village is done. At least doesn't really have much else to do. Because there's really nothing else I really need to freeze. So I'm just gonna take care of this last archer, and she's gonna spear guy next to her will just die on enemy face. Just like that. These pegs, they tend to be like aggro for like the first half of the map, so it's very nice to just bait them like this. Now it's just the double pegs there. I'm pretty sure I don't handle them right now. Ideally, I would want Camilla at the bottom right to handle that only group just there, but I'm gonna actually send her over to the top left just because I can, and they're a bit closer to the green zone, realistically. So yeah, I'm gonna send Camilla over there. Barricade still doesn't really do much right now. So yeah, see, I was thinking, but at the end I decided to go top left. Maybe I should have done top bottom right, because there will be another wave of pegs coming that way, and Camilla could have handled those, but I didn't end up doing that. I did like make a little bit of mistake, but it wasn't. Most of that was more like someone's positioning later on. So yeah, I don't know why I'm taking so long to move. It's really hard to explain when you're not making the move. Come on, move, please. Me. Okay. So here I was thinking, oh, I could use FE again in order to do it, but I decided instead I would just use Berica, because Berica is less useful because she doesn't really serve any role. I don't need her for like support or anything. So I'll just have that pick attack her, and then she'll kill with dual strike with Niles, and yeah, it makes it just a bit easier. Now I'm gonna use Camilla over here to transfer over to the left, and now she has a Thundertome equipped, and because of Jacob's support, she's gonna run around. And here, for some reason, like I had at least station a little bit closer so Odin can back up to her, but then she just drops him off like 2 spaces, so that was completely unneeded. And now Selena is gonna be handling all of these archers on enemy face. Very easy to do. Now Camilla kills out one drawing axe guy. It turns out that middle peg didn't attack Berica, so yeah. Like I said, I think that like in general most of the early on pegs are aggro, but you know, sometimes I guess it differs, and maybe they know that they get killed. I'm not entirely sure on this, but I did try to take advantage of it when possible. Here I just used Naya with the Berica, and that's Berica's second and only kill in this map. Here Camilla's gonna handle this group. She's gonna attack the pair up so that now those two will suicide on enemy face. And here this is where I do mess up with Selena's positioning. So first, Haitaka is gonna also help get rid of some of these pegs at the bottom, so they become less of a threat, because I'm pretty sure this is the last peg group that I have to worry about. Everyone else doesn't really have much, but here's the thing is that Selena should be at the top left, but I put her at the bottom right. I don't exactly know why. I think it might have to do with the fact that as I was playing this map, I was complaining the entire time about the hit rates and keep on resetting over to said hit rates, and I wasn't really paying attention at this point in the map. So yeah. And like I said, because of the fact that I didn't put Camilla at the bottom right, because I wanted her at the top left, and I also mispositioned Selena, it does make the little bit of the later on in the map, near the end game, a little bit more tricky, but I did manage to pull it off. I think the only consequence of that was that like I think Niles got like 1 extra kill, but it really doesn't matter because when he promotes, he gets like 3 strength back, so it's fine. So now I have Camilla going to the bottom, and then Selena going to the top left, and I think Selena does kind of make it on time, but at the same time it could have been a better situation. And I should have used Odin to fireball, but I didn't do that. And Haitaka, he's just moving up. He doesn't have to handle these ninjas, as there's no point. But he kills one anyways because like the buffs or debuffs are pretty annoying. So now, it's really important that I use Camilla in order to handle these 2 picks now, because he's the only one that can do that, and I can't really be near the ballistas. So Camilla kills one of them, and I think making something kill that pick, but then I realized that I need to be at the top left. But okay, I guess I was wrong. I don't even remember what I did. I used her to kill the peg, and now Selena is going to top left, and it is a little bit annoying because she doesn't fully block the way, so now she has to kill one of the only savages, and then yeah, it could have been done better, but it is what it is. I used Selena to just bait that guy because there was no reason not to attack him. Now yeah, Odin using the fire orb that I should have done last turn, and then now Haitaka is just gonna keep on running away because he does not need to fight these guys. These guys are not really doing anything else. I really do not want them near the Oni Savage group. I want Camilla to handle those after she take care of the picks. It would be better if I had like other people handle the picks and then kill out with the savages. And this is where it's like, oh man, I definitely did, like, fuck up. So I'm trying to just think a little bit here. I use Selena here to block like what the original plan was, and here I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do because I believe that I didn't want to kill the Oni Savage there, because if I did, then I would be attacked by like the ninja and the lunge, and he would lunge for me anyway. So it would be better if I just kill the if I don't deal with that kind of thing. But I don't think it matters because I'm pretty sure the lunge guy was the Join Club Oni Savage anyways. But I mean, I guess less kills is fine. I mean, I only get 1 EXP from like killing these enemies because I'm 6 levels higher than all of them. And it's fine. Like in general, you do want to abuse units like Camilla and your pre-promotes, because the thing is that just because you don't use your units does not mean they get less EXP later on. If you are level 1 and you don't use Camilla at all and you kill an enemy that's the same level, you will get 30 EXP. If you kill like 60 enemies, and so Camilla is level 1 with 60 EXP, and you kill an enemy that's the same level, you will still get 30 EXP. There is no reason not to take advantage of this, unless you want your other units be weaker for some reason. But obviously most of my units have a role such as support, so I don't want that. So definitely take advantage of that. Don't just don't not give them EXP because of the pre-promoted. Dude, you should get them EXP. It doesn't matter. Like, they're not gonna get less EXP just because you use them less. And now the top left is blocked, that's fine. And now all I have to do is just handle the 2 pecks up there. So obviously I use Camilla. And then I would use, even though ideally I should have used Selena. Or maybe not, because there's nothing blocking there actually. So yeah, Niles is used there. And for some reason I decided I would throw this Oni Savage. I'm pretty sure I didn't need to, but I did anyway. So I don't know, 1 more EXP, how tragic. But yeah, that's basically the map, it's done. Overall, I think in terms of execution, I usually focus on like the first early turns. I think in terms of how I did early on, it was fine. Didn't get what I wanted to do, but then as the map goes on with variations such, it does get maybe a little bit harder in terms of like how you want to execute, and maybe some things don't go your way, or you may have a playing thought. But obviously you need to improvise, and usually you have enough resources to work it out, so it ends up being fine in the end. So that's about it. Also, I decided to just put 11 here as well because 11 is really boring gameplay wise. I think it was mostly because I decided to play 11 after 10, as I was very burned out at that point. Chapter 10 took me about like I think 3 hours. So at 11 all I didn't want to do was just like focus on getting the supports and just be over with it. I didn't really try to think of a plan to play the game faster. The map was like 145 turns, mostly because I just did not give a fuck. All you need to know is that Selena and Silas will handle room with the archers, just so that Niles has a way to get to the chest at the top left. And then for the Oni Savage group, I use Camilla for that. And then for the group with the Diviners and Archer, I use I believe I use Niles for that. And once they get the supports they need, I switch to Haitaka so that he can kill. And then I use Odin and Lise against Azama to get the EXP. And then Selena gets paired up with Camilla so that she can skip the final with the Samurai. And then Camilla and Selena kill Hinoka. And that's all you need to know about the map.